to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Vols will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida State's offense will go on the attack first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that. Find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
Gets the back moving. Back to pass. It's Sperry. Fires to the right. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes. Oh, you're picked off, and the opening drive is stopped.
Tried to throw one earlier, throw one now.
Well, watching this DB on film, I just love his ability to break on the ball. And I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires one high and deep. Right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the Doak. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He'll pull it down. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Volunteers have their offense in high gear. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
Did you miss it? Hey,
The
Dad!
official says no good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And no sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's
There he goes. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Glenn. Caught near the sticks, it's Wilson. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds. And this offense trying to put something together. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds a big tight end.
Oh, he caught it.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Noles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the run, it's Gibson. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And the Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. 1st down here for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
What are these injuries?
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Berry. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
The Seminoles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bennett. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Rides the back and leaves it.
You need to stop.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Got that one.
Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Looking to throw, it's Ferry. Right on the money. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. A third down try for the offense.
They are blitzing.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up.
I was anticipating him getting open.
On the pick.
I didn't even look anywhere else when I saw I had man blitz.
2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And
Okay.
good from
Come to
58
the field
yards
goal.
out.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Gonna run it. It's Gibson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, and everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He'll pull it down and run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Quick strike complete. Oh, he's got some space. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
He let that thing fly quickly,
are the odds that he times that so well?
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
I know everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But when you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
It'll be third and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds a crease at the 20. And he walks in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So here is the Tennessee offense. They put up a couple of field goals so far, but now looking for a way to take a drive all the way to the end zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it downfield.
It switched at the last minute. Dude, it switched me the last minute. That's unreal.
This offense is so good. And they can hurt you in so many different...
The extra point is blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
To the air, it's Sperry. With the catch, it's Gibson. He'll step out
such a
of bounds
difference
right
maker.
at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
To the ground with the back. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed behind the line, it's Gibson. Turning it on!
I love that man.
Oh, that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick completion on the
Staying down, what's on
We
me?
got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll slide and avoid the big hit. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping up and getting to the ground.
Corn got
Congrats
beat.
to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before that.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to the well. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Drag down.
Yeah, I've got 2
The
timeouts.
6 for a 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Sperry. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going to swing it on second down. Oh, they're after him. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Good right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 15, here's the return. They make the stop, and that is the
fumble
end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still
only
racked up
touchdown.
big plays.
Not a little mishap by me.
Poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
He'll do it himself.
Fumble. Come on.
There, 3 yards maybe, second and 7.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. You just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout.
Nice.
And wings it incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
That is
what a punt.
just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Looking for space. It's Gibson. At the 15, he's loose. Oh, out of space.
Wow, how did he get caught?
Just out of bounds. What a big play there. They'll mark it at the 47.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football in rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
Find space on the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
That's a really good-looking throw there. I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Winkler, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right here, when he gets going and he gets into a groove, he just does not miss. He is able to light up the scoreboard for the Seminoles.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Rushes on him. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. He's guided out of bounds. They'll bring it up the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Florida State. Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position. And this guy for Tennessee, he has a chance to be the next great one.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction with so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field. That's why you had a big play.
The Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wide.
Oh, he threw it to me.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Not a lot of room on the return, but he already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. They'll give it to the back. He'll try to take it back. Really
Camera
good
angle's
service
weird.
for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's
Good
good.
catch and
Tight
throw.
coverage there did not stop him from making the grab at 1st and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Here comes the heat. And
Oh, why was that a bad
the
throw?
score right there, but it
He's under
falls
pressure.
incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw that there on the incompletion.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
There it is.
And the pummeling has started. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Hey, a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Good tackle.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's got him in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, Dave. There he goes.
Oh, good.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Not much room to run.
Hard-earned
Let's give it one to the 33.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Back to throw, it's Glenn. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Noles look to keep this drive humming. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Noles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here is the Tennessee offense. Finds his man. It's Matthews. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the ball's in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Breaks the tackle. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Makes the catch.
Okay.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And Jesse, you have a slot receiver like this. He can create matchup nightmares for a defense.
No doubt about it, Reese. And him and this quarterback, they really are on the same page.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Vols are facing 3rd and inches. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line.
And David, 3rd and inches right there. That's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively,
no gain
too,
on the
but
plane,
I'm just
but
trying
good
to
enough for
dive
the
and
first. Got
create
it.
a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot.
And that's a great idea by this defense, man. 3rd down, it's money down. Where are they going to go? They're going to go to their go-to guy, and what does the defense do? They double team him, take him away, and force the 4th down.
Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize we're down by a lot.
And the Volunteers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the back. He's looking to pass. A little release to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them, they're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Wiggins. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded. You were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
With a deficit like this, unless you just want to get your field goal kicker some work, you might as well go for it and try to get a touchdown. Back's looking for the goal line. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own one. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Knowles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the party each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team.